breaking the loops and activating universal delivery. Welcome back, everyone. Today I want to share something that hit me in a really big way. Something that might explain why things sometimes feel stuck, why our desires stall, and why nothing seems to move, even when we're doing all the right things. I realized something simple, but powerful. The universe doesn't know if you're stuck in a loop. It doesn't know the content of your repetition. It only knows the energy of repetition. That's it. When you're stuck in a loop, it doesn't matter what the loop is. Exercise, writing your daily routine, watching TV, scrolling your phone, thinking the same thoughts. Stuck is stuck. The universe isn't reading the activity. It's reading the frequency behind it. From our human perspective, these loops look different. You might think, I'm stuck in my exercise routine. I'm stuck in my writing pattern. I'm stuck in the same morning ritual. I'm stuck on TV at night. But the universe doesn't see those categories. It doesn't decode content. It decodes vibration. It simply feels one signal: stagnant energy. A loop with no conscious choice behind it. A loop with no expansion. Because physical reality is a feedback system. Not a judge, not a monitor, not a parent taking notes. Just a mirror. And the mirror can only reflect your state in this moment. Here's the part that really clicked for me. When you break any loop, you break the pattern of stagnation in all areas of your life. Not because the universe is rewarding you for exercising. Not because it's impressed that you're writing. Not because it likes one activity more than another. But because breaking a loop means your energy is no longer frozen. You move. Your frequency shifts. Your identity loosens. Your field opens. And the universe finally says, we have movement. Now I can deliver. And it starts delivering across the board. This is why the things you want most, the house, the abundance, the opportunities, the upgrades, sometimes show up after you change something that seems completely unrelated. Because it is related. Everything is energy. When you break a loop, you break the momentum of the version of you who is stuck. You exit the old instruction. You step into a new timeline. And in that timeline, you already intersect with the things you've been asking for. This is why Abraham says one person in alignment is more powerful than millions who aren't. This is why Bashar says reality reflects your state instantly, without hesitation. This is why Sarah Landon says the universe doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your energy. The moment you choose something consciously, instead of repeating something unconsciously, your frequency shifts into expansion. And from that expanded frequency, life can finally deliver. More money, more synchronicity, more opportunities, more clarity, more momentum, more of the property timeline, more of every single thing you've been asking for. Not because you forced anything, not because you earned it, but because you stopped being the version that was stuck. You became the version the universe can respond to. So today, I want you to look at your life without judgment. Not to criticize your habits, not to shame yourself for patterns, but simply to see where you are in unconscious repetition. Is it your exercise routine? Is it your writing? Is it the way you start your mornings? Is it autopilot behaviors? Is it the same show every night? Is it the same reactive emotions? Also, ask yourself this when you are doing something, anything. Is this leading me to my highest good? Or, is this something that makes me feel good? Wherever you find a loop, know this. Breaking that loop, even just one, activates movement in your entire field. It signals to the universe. I'm available. I'm open. I'm in motion. And the universe responds to that immediately. You don't have to break every loop at once. You don't have to fix your whole life in one day. One conscious shift is enough. Walk a different way. Move your body differently. Write from a new angle. Do one thing out of sequence. Choose instead of repeat. You can't just do this a few times. You have to be consistent until it becomes a habit. That will be your new loop. Eventually, some of these loops need to be upgraded. You are always learning, growing, and expanding. Nothing stays the same. Because the moment you do, you step into the identity of expansion. And expansion is the frequency that delivers your dreams. And the seemingly unrelated desires you've been waiting for? The house, money, freedom, new opportunities. They're all connected. They're all waiting for the same signal. They're all delivered the moment your energy becomes new. So if you've been waiting for the universe to move, maybe the universe has been waiting for you. The universe follows you. You don't have to force anything. Just choose consciously. Move consciously. Break one pattern. Step out of one unconscious repetition and watch how fast everything else begins to shift. You are not stuck. You're just repeating a frequency, and you can choose a new one right now. Here are some clear examples, energetic explanations, and practical techniques that actually break the loop. Here's the core idea we'll build around. The moment you become aware of a loop, the loop is no longer unconscious. Once it's conscious, you have options. Options equals new versions. New versions equals new timelines. So let's break it down by category, and then I'll give you a universal practice that applies to all of them. 1. Exercise loop. The loop, you exercise, but you're repeating the same routine, the same number of reps, the same motions, the same speed. Or you exercise in spurts, then fall off, then feel like you should, and that should becomes the loop. What the universe reads. Not the exercise, just the energy of same. What awareness sounds like. There's actually more movement in me that wants to come out. I've been postponing it. You already feel that one. How to break it. Change one physical variable. A new stretch, a new breathing pattern, a slightly different order of exercises. A different pace, take a new path when you walk, add a 60-second burst of something new, move your body in a way that feels playful instead of purposeful. Why this works. Physical movement is the fastest way to tell the universe. I'm not frozen. When your body moves differently, your frequency moves differently. 2. Writing loop. The loop. You sit down, write in the same tone, the same themes, the same format, or you write only when inspired in a predictable rhythm, and inspiration becomes another loop. What the universe reads. Repeating mental energy. Awareness sounds like, I know I want to write deeper, bolder things, but I'm playing safe. How to break it. Write in a totally different style for 5 minutes. Fast stream of consciousness. Poetic bullet style. Channeling tone, storytelling. Write from another version of you. The version who already has the house, for example. A write with your non-dominant hand for 30 seconds. Start your writing session with a question. What version of me wants to speak today? Why this works. Writing is identity coded. Change the writing, you shift the identity, you exit the loop. 3. Daily routine loop. The loop. Wake up, same steps, same breakfast, same route, same sequence. It's comforting, but energetically closed. What the universe reads. No novelty equals no new probability streams. Awareness sounds like, I've been starting my day the same way without even choosing it. How to break it. Change one anchor in the morning. Move your meditation to a different room. Breathe before coffee instead of after. Do a 2-minute stretch before your feet hit the floor. Switch the sequence of 3 steps. Add one spontaneous action to your morning. Look out the window and name 5 things you've never noticed. End your shower with 10 seconds of cold. Drive a different route. Enter a building through a different door. Change the order of your evening routine. Why this works. Routine is a frequency stabilizer. Changing it cracks open new energy. 4. TV/entertainment loop. The loop. Same shows. Same genres. Same timing. It's not the content. It's the unconsciousness of it. What the universe reads. Passive repetition equals low signal clarity. Awareness sounds like, these shows aren't feeding me. They're just filling time. How to break it. Replace one episode with a positive or uplifting program, a documentary, one YouTube video that expands you. A watch consciously for 5 minutes. Ask, why am I choosing this right now? Put the TV remote in a different place. Set a TV intention before pressing play. What version of me is this feeding? Why this works. Shifting your attention source shifts your frequency source. The universal practice. The loop interrupt. Step 1. Notice the loop. Say out loud or in your mind. I'm in a loop. Because awareness breaks unconsciousness. Also, be aware of how predictable you are. Step 2. Identify the belief. Ask, what would I have to believe right now to keep repeating this? It might be, I'll start tomorrow. This is good enough. I don't want to fail. It's comfortable here. I don't know what else to do. This question exposes the mechanism. Step 3. Shift one variable. Do something different but tiny. One new exercise, move one new sentence style, one new breath. One new step in a different order, one different channel or video, one different seat, one new thought. It doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be not the loop. Don't be predictable. Step 4. Feel the energy move. You'll feel a tiny internal click. A sense of opening. A microshift. That's the universe reading a new frequency. Step 5. Let the universe update the reflection. And here's where the magic happens. Once you break the loop, the universe starts delivering in all areas because the stagnation dissolves. The house timeline opens. Opportunities open. Money flows easier. Momentum starts showing up where you weren't even looking. Because energy doesn't respect categories. Loops don't respect categories. And breakthroughs don't either. There is a natural flow of energy in the universe. If you are stuck in a loop, you are blocking that natural flow. The universe delivers through flow. So flow. One more thing. When you go to bed at night feeling accomplished, that accomplishment feeling is flow. That's why it feels so good. You're living your true nature. Thanks for watching. And if this message resonates with you, feel free to subscribe for more content like this. Your expansion inspires mine, and we'll keep growing together.